Willow class. I hope you've all had a really lovely weekend and you've been keeping nice and busy. We are going to be looking at character descriptions. So today we are going to be planning our character description ready for tomorrow when we actually write it. Last week we did a fab job of our setting descriptions and I want to keep that up, use some really good vocabulary like we've been doing to now get a character description. So what I've done on the board here, you can see, is I've got a bit of a plan. So I've put August in the middle and then I've just started to create a bit of a spider diagram around him about this key word, his appearance. Now, when we think about describing a character, we mainly talk about the appearance because that's all of the things we can see. However, we also consider the personality and what that person is like, what their interests and hobbies are, all of that sort of thing. Okay, so we really need to bear that in mind as well. I have included on the next slide a character description word map, which I am going to be using. I'm going to be flicking to and from, but I've put it below this video for you guys to use. I know some of you have said you'd struggle to get on Word Hippo or to have access to the internet all day and things. So if that's the case, I've got some vocabulary here, which is just as good for you to use, okay? So I've included that below this video. So let's whiz back to the appearance of August. Now, when we think about August, he does look different. We've discussed this in the past. When we refer to the way he looks, we don't, it's not very kind to say that he looks strange or anything like that. Actually, we call it a facial disfigurement, okay? So I will write that on the board just so that if anybody wonders what it is or how you spell it, at least you can refer. Oops, I've just got that wrong. At least you can refer to it here. Okay, so it's a facial disfigurement. So when we think about the appearance, I've just got this here because I want you to consider the way he speaks as well. So we've said, this is a start off, wild brown hair. Now we know that we love relative clauses when we come to description. We're not going to do it in every single sentence tomorrow, but if we include them here, at least it makes our plan for tomorrow nice and easy. Okay, so I've started with this one, sad blue eyes that beg for what? So what could we have here? There's a variety of things we could have, and I'm going to list some. So I'll just do it in a different colour so that we can see it stands out. So that begs for happiness, maybe. That begs for friendships. That begs for love. Anything, okay? So that really tells us a lot about the character. It tells us that he's got blue eyes, but it tells us that he, as a person, is sad, yeah? Because his eyes maybe are turned down at the corners. That's what quite often happens when you are sad. We've then also said that why they are sad. We haven't just said that he's got blue eyes that are sad. Okay, we've actually included some information about why he as a person is sad. Then I have said something about his shirt. So a blue checkered shirt, that is what? You might say that is unbuttoned at the top. That is covered in mud, because that tells you then that maybe he's been playing out with some friends. It tells you a lot about a character if you include this relative clause. So let's just then create a bit of a list about things that I would want you to consider. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8 points that you need to include for your appearance. Okay. I want all of these to either be noun phrases like this one or to be noun phrases with a relative clause added on. Just so that we get that extra detail. Don't forget, the more that you get in today, the easier your work will be tomorrow, okay? So let's whiz back to look at, right, we've talked about his hair very quickly. We haven't really talked about his face. We've talked a bit about his clothes. We haven't said much about his voice or body or movement. So we'll include all of those in a second. Okay, so his face. Let's pick a word that describes his face. Is it pale? Is it narrow, freckled, jaunty, unusual, wrinkled, miserable? Have a quick look at those words. So I'm going to choose the word striking. Striking means that it looks maybe a little bit different than normal. It stands out from the crowd, okay? So how could we say this? I could say August has a striking appearance and may look different due to his, and then we know we've referred to it as facial disfigurement. Okay, perfect. Got a little bit more detail and I've used some good vocabulary there from our vocab mat. Okay, so let's whiz back and see now something about his voice. Do we imagine he's going to have a big booming voice? Is he going to be clear and confident, or actually is he going to be a bit croaky, maybe a bit hushed? Could be quivering and raspy. Well, I like the word raspy. I'm going to include that. So how does he speak? So raspy, quiet voice that is unheard in crowds or around crowds of people. I do apologise because it doesn't quite fit. See if we can make it a bit smaller. There we go. A raspy, quiet voice that is unheard around or amongst crowds of people. Okay. Okay. So you can see that I've started to fill in my appearance, which you guys will then do for yourself. And then I move on to personality. Now, personality is about everything else about him. So, is he big, bold, and confident? Is he quite quiet? Has he got a lot of friends? Does he need lots of attention and love and care? Or actually is he just quite an independent character? What does he enjoy doing in his spare time? Everything like that. So I've started off by just saying happily chattering. And I might add there when he is with his close friends. When he is with close friends. Enjoys being around positive people, and that's just because they are going to be a little bit kinder to him, maybe. Needs lots of. Now, what could we have here? Just have a quick think. What does he need a lot of? If you want to pause the video, you can. So we might need a lot of attention, a lot of love, a lot of support, maybe. We know August really well now from reading the book and watching little clips of his of the film. So have a quick think. What does he need a lot of? Okay. And then let's think about what sports he enjoys. So August likes to spend his time researching researching about. Okay, does he enjoy sports? Does he enjoy a specific film? Is he obsessed with anything? Does he have a lot of friends? That's what we're going to include here. Okay. So by the end of this lesson today, I want you guys to have completed this plan, which is below this video about August, okay? So you need the appearance section and you need the personality section complete as well. Don't forget, I don't just want one or two words. I want good either sentences or bullet points that are detailed with relative clauses and maybe even a bit of parenthesis. You can. Okay. So I will look forward to seeing these and hopefully you get lots of detail ready for your learning tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody.